Moment of a couple. Our next topic for static of rigid bodies. Actually, this is only just one slide, so it's very easy. Okay, so what is moment of a couple? It is also known as a couple moment. A couple, as you can see here, dito sa left side, there are two forces, but acting on different direction. No, so let me read this one. A couple is defined as two parallel forces, as you can see here. This is a force going to the left and the other one is force going to the right. They are parallel to each other and they have the same magnitude. Okay, meaning to say if this is 100 kilonewton, so this one also going to the right is also 100 kilonewton. So they are parallel and have the same magnitude, but they are in opposite direction. Okay, so kung titignan natin ngayon, pag nag-summation of forces tayo, going summation of forces x, then that will be 0, correct? Kasi they have the same magnitude. Magka-cancel out sila. But the thing is, uh, it's not concurrent. No, it's not non-concurrent siya, I mean. So, yung distance na to, perpendicular distance d, itong two force na to will rotate uh, in a counterclockwise direction. Okay? So, 0 siya in terms of summation of forces in the x direction, but magro-rotate siya. Yun yung tinatawag na couple. No? As simple as that. So, kung titignan mo to, these two forces will rotate. Kasi, hindi sila magkokontrahan, they have the same magnitude, but different direction and parallel, it will just rotate. So, tinatawag doon, moment of a couple. Okay, so that's it. Diretso kagad tayo sa sample problem. So, first sample problem natin sa moment of couple. Okay, so let me read the problem first. Determine the resultant couple moment of the three couple acting on the plate. So there are three couples here. First is this one, F1. Okay, so meron tayong upward and downward. So two parallel forces acting with different direction, having this distance. Okay, so that is force 1. Force 2 will be this one, 450. Ito yung kanyang opposite direction. Distance is 3. So nga pala, yung force 1, as you can see, it will rotate clockwise rotation. This one will rotate in a counterclockwise rotation. And lastly, dito sa force 3, itong force na to at force na to, parallel siya, having a distance 5 feet, and it will rotate in a clockwise rotation. So, dalawang clockwise, isang counterclockwise. Okay? So, erase ko lang para makita nyo mabuti mga yung lecture natin. Solving natin yan. So, problem force 1. Okay? So, let me write it down. Summation of moment. Summation, no? So, clockwise will be positive. No? In this case, clockwise positive tayo. Force 1 is 200 times ano yung perpendicular distance niya? D1 is 4 feet. Okay? Hindi ko na nilagay yung units ha. Later na lang sa final answer. Positive kasi clockwise. Now, force 2 will be negative. This one. Kasi rotation niya is counter clockwise. So, it's 450 yung force having a perpendicular distance of 3 feet. And lastly, sinabi ko kanina, force 3, ang rotation niya will be clockwise, kaya positive. So, this will be 300 multiplied by 5. So, in summation of moment, or let's call that resultant, is equal to 950. Okay, so it's 900 positive 950. Unit is pounds, feet. But again, the final answer is 950 pounds-feet, and the rotation is clockwise. So this is your or our final answer. Okay, problem number 2 later. So now problem number 2, let's also still determine the couple moment acting on the beam. Okay, so dapat pag couple moment yan, they have the same magnitude but different in direction and parallel. So this one here, this line, this force here, okay, and this here, parallel siya. Okay, bakit ko nasabi yon? Kasi as you can see, itong 10 kilonewton, this is also 10 kilonewton, so wala na tayong problema, they have the same magnitude. Okay, they have the same slope. Okay, 3 horizontal, 4 vertical, 3 horizontal, 4 vertical. So definitely, yung dalawang magnitude na yan, dalawang force na yan, is parallel with each other. Okay, ang magiging problema natin doon, okay, it's quite difficult to determine yung perpendicular distance niyan, di ba? Paano mo kunin yung perpendicular distance niyan? Kasi ang couple is force, no, yung couple force multiplied by its perpendicular distance or distance, yung parallel distance niyan with each other. Okay? So, mahirap kunin yan. So, ang gagawin natin, yung napag-aralan natin previously, is that we have, or another method is, i-convert natin siya into two components. So, ito, component X at component Y. And with that, it's easier to determine its distance. Kasi from here, tinan nyo, ito na given now, from here to here, the distance is 4. And here, yung horizontal component niya, up to here, the distance is 2 meters. So, mas madali. Mas mahaba, pero mas madali. Kasi hindi na natin kailangan computing pa i-solve yung perpendicular distance niya or yung distance ng two forces with each other. Okay? So, pwede na natin solving kaagad, di ba? So, yung summation of moment, okay, couple, clockwise, is positive, will be equal to, kunin muna natin x component. Okay, ang x component nito will be 10. Kailangan natin kunin yung kanyang slope, that which is 3 over 5. Ngayon, ang rotation niya, ano rotation niya? Counterclockwise, negative. Okay? Ano yung distance niya ngayon? It's 2. Okay, ito yung x. At ang distance niya is 2. Okay? Rotation is counterclockwise. How about this one, yung y component? Ang rotation niya from here, so dito siya magro-rotate ha. Ito ha. So ito, yung y component, I'll put this, gawin natin red para mas ma-visualize niya. Okay? And di-delete muna natin to ha. Given naman, nakalagay na naman yung distance eh. So, yung red niya, ang rotation niya is like this, so, like so, no? It's clockwise. Yung black na component, magro-rotate siya naman like so. So, it's counterclockwise. That's why it's negative. So, ngayon, kukunin natin yung y component. That will be, sorry, maingay ha, tricycle, plus, kunin natin black. Okay? So, positive is clockwise rotation. Okay? So, that will be 10. Get the slope, which is 4 over 5. Ano ang distance niya? Here and this and this. Ayan, it's quite obvious na 4. So, 4 meters. Okay? Hindi na papalitan. And the answer will be, computing ko lang, saglit. The answer is positive 20, no? So, it's 20. Anong unit? Kilonewton meter. And since it's positive, this is clockwise rotation. So, that's it. That's for problem number 2.